pretty happy with what they've come away with. Feels like LGD are the ones that are experimenting a little bit. They're bringing out the brand for Meteor, and now we get the Poppy locked in for Bertle.
Now, Poppy really can threaten Cassante on the top side every so often because you can punish both his E and his W with the Steadfast Presence. You can get the extra damage from that one, and it means that even in a tank top lane archetype, you can get some pressure in that top lane. So this is quite interesting seeing coming out of Bertle as well.
It is all about jungle for me, and seeing what level up we get from these two guys.
Let's see if they give us them. A valiant effort. There's some cries out there in the crowd.
We got some LGD.
Come to bear. Is that going to be something Ultra Prime are ready to deal with?
I mean, at least you're not at the point where Meteor's going into a jungle and causing a whole load of issues. Hacker is not going towards the brand, going to the bot lane though.
I don't know if he's going to get it. He gets the flash though, out, knocks back with the Bramble Smash, and Kepler's getting oh so low, and he is one with the tree. Waiting for big team fights, so I'm here for it.
Absolutely. He's got his flash, but he's off of vision. This
Oh,
could be
they
a good
are
angle.
so in trouble right now. Dogma's gonna early flash. They're like, okay, well, Dway gets hit. Dawning Shadow in the combo. A return kill for LGD, and it goes
them. Brand is going to do brand things and clear through those grubs very, very quickly, so it's likely to be the 6 grubs going all the way over to LGD. That thing at the bottom of the screen is Hollow Radiance. It's the MR Sunfire tank item. Who's built that one up? That would be the Maokai. So it's not going to be as damaging as we saw earlier with Leandries. It's going to be a bit more Sunfire, and that's some damage on the one side.
Oh, he got gobbled up. Meanwhile, we had a package from Chào over here. It's available, but they can't get the pull off on it. Doggo's just gone down in bot lane. Decade's gone too. What the heck? Chào gets taken out by Yukai. And what a rounding, crazy carousel we have found ourselves on. As now Bertle, he forgot that Yukai was behind him, and he's just going to try to get a kill back on the Hacker here. This nice little stun actually come from Meteor, playing with a really nice range advantage here. Does have the ulti popped, but does get the shuriken flip. Not enough to burn.
W.
He's got the plants.
One. Yes, the second one for DSA again. Already getting mixed up. It's only 3 games in, folks. We'll see how far he stopped them from hitting this time.
They're doing some serious damage. They aren't able to get it. They do, actually.
Well, what you really need to do is find a way to allow Yukai an extended run in a side lane somewhere against, you'd like to say, the core keep, but then, of course, the Hexmap is going to make that a little bit difficult. Ultra Prime need to start finding advantages in side lanes nonetheless. Just say, right, I'm just going to walk into the enemy jungle. I've got 1.5 items. Jungle Poppy, full build of 3 items. Bertle misses the ult side.
It's a ping difference, right? That's what it is. We do have a full engage right now on the backline of LGD. Nice double knockback there from Decade, and it's been making the difference. The Abyssal Dive does coming through, but it's Yukai. No, okay. The big explosives coming through, and an extra burn on top of it all. Ultra Prime, they'll go ahead and fire up the engine and get this Rift Herald in here, as I think that's a little bit of a mistake for Hacker, but he does speed his way out to a tower shot death, and now Meteor was moving forward.
So that we are. So, who's on the agenda? Who's on the fight card for tonight?
We're going
Bertle
in, don't matter.
Back up the Maokai
Analysis later. We have fighting. I actually think the bouncing there for the Power Classic was really big, and now they can just follow that up too. I don't think there's much getting out of that one from Ultra Prime, and you can start seeing Nightmare.
And for that fight as well, Meteor had the Rylai's. He's going to get even more gold just on the other side with a lot of Lurk being built up. But having 1 crit wound per team can actually give a lot of value to keeping someone important alive.
You got to look at the worth of that as you move forward. We do have this 1v1 happening down here, but we have some vision contesting going around the top side of the map. Bertle, maybe you will have to use the package in a defensive manner.
In case of emergency, hold on tight, and we're going a million miles an hour into the enemy team.
Chào waiting for it over here. Dragon already getting burned down by the little burning man himself. It does go through. 3rd Dragon down. Nature's Grasp connects onto multiple members. Now you got Ultra Prime forcing a fight here that I don't think they need to force, as Yukai is going on to Chào here. Package still has not been used, so LGD pounce onto Yukai on the side. I don't think they have the damage to get him just yet on the distance. Decade steps forward, though, and lets the bounce come through. Pyroclasm amongst the members. as the Donning.
It's like we've been here before, multiple times. It's like a 3-day festival weekend.
True, and we'll see if it's going to actually be in the favor of Ultra Prime now. Oh my god, Hacker's in there, baby! As Meteor is aggressed on the backside by Yukai. That's going to be a nice execution there, and it's about near perfect as Ultra Prime make the difference. Bertle's trying to change that as he's in there too, and he gets one back. Decade should be able to help clean this one up. Chao, big damage from the side.
If he stands at rocket range, Chao doesn't feel like he has the vision. Maybe he thinks he would get caught out a little too easily. He gives up the Ghost, and they give up the Baron Dragon to LGD. They're licking their wounds a little bit from that last Baron fight. They can't afford to give over another ill-placed, ill-prepared fight. Turret feels like it will inevitably go down despite the valiant efforts of LGD.
Baron Dance shall once again become a thing. I do want to see, though, actually, it looks like we're going to prioritize this dragon, which I can appreciate. Hacker, he's found Zhao here. Dawning Shadow utilized already. Decade is trying to find the back line. He's trying to get that Q3 here as well. They do find Hacker, another in-game. Jin Zhao's getting low. Hacker gets the breath of life from Sway and gets out. Now on the back is Yukai, and he executes the Tommy Kench as Decade has found a return on the other side too. Bertle is in the mix of everything as Yukai is trying to set up a big play here. Bertle has left himself out to dry, gets rooted down, gonna TP back. Doggo step forward, Doggo pop it off, and he's a mad one now as Ultra Prime clean house, and it's the comeback of the year so far for the team.
And it's a closer fight than the one at Baron, but it's good. So far, I think there's one red thing, so they are just theory crafting whether he could be there. The front line from Ultra Prime is so strong, look, they need to try and hit the back line.
The Baron's already gone, Nature's Grass now comes down, now LGD engaged on by Hacker, and the comeback continues as Yukai, he's right back there ready to go. Decade goes ahead and kills Kepler. Hacker might trade his life here, but it's Yukai who will pay dividends as it's Decade and the combo of the solo laders who are going to town on LGD. What a heartbreaking loss for LGD, but what a momentum swinger for the Ultra Prime squad.
Ultra Prime go ultra late game, and even against the infinite scaling of the Senna, even against the raid boss damage machine of Corki, they get it done. Serious good work by the front line, serious work by Yukai getting onto the carries. Ultra Prime, all right, they're here to play.
Lucian is built different in the LPL. You can coin that to me anytime because it actually is so.
Huge for
This is the thing. Because if you're walking forward as Trundle or Aatrox, you cannot ever realistically dodge that ball. It's going to be the Akali. I don't know, man. There are some weird decisions in the last half of this draft. I get that the Akali is good into the Corki. So is Orianna, though, and I feel like Orianna does more against the rest of the team composition. You're a little bit more vulnerable to the Lucian Namis, the Orianna, don't get me wrong, but I felt like locking the Orianna there would make the game unplayable to Decade of Hacker, especially when they can just never reach the Prime going to do an awful lot of damage.
Here we are in game number 2. Both organizations looking for their first win on the series, and Ultra Prime looking to close it out here.
And you only need those 5 to get that double frog.
I think it's quite interesting how Trundle is going for a zone. Decade has just teleported down here. It's a 3v1. He has ult, he has flash. This is
early
dangerous.
Whirlwinder. He's going to try to heal up off the wave, trying to just take the wave out here. He does. Calibrum's not going to be enough. Meanwhile, topside, we also have that fight going down. Nobody's falling yet, but Decade definitely went a little
bit with their 6 grubs as well. Something like the Herald can potentially. Yeah. So we've got an order of like claw manicure for gameplay, folks.
You do see an outside tower going down as okay gameplay. Driver's license out.
Decade.
Decade, do it.
Show us what you can do.
Do it, Decade. No, somebody get it. Okay, well, I guess nobody wants to drive today. You got the Nature's Grass coming out, though. Does get the nice little engage. The tower does fall. Hacker's a bit overextended here. Subjugation doing work. And here comes the tidal wave. You got Chao on the side. Decade trying to take care of that one. Moonlight Vigil comes across. Chao out and down. Hacker trying to get Kepler. And one shot not going to be enough. Flashing forward. And more autos. More kills, and the Doggo's eating good tonight.
By allowing the Herald to just charge by itself, they can get themselves in a better position, and they use that position well.
And that's always been the the thing about Hacker is he'll go for crazy plays, and sometimes he'll pull them off, but it's usually not with his...
I mean, you can see Ultra Prime trying to force this mid lane prior. They could really threaten a dive here.
Meteor has a really interesting angle. Yukai going deep for the shot, and he gets Kepler down. No space is going to save you today, not even if you have a satellite in the sky.
Yeah, that telescope's all useful for seeing things, but it's not useful for getting out of the way of the Corky flying at you.
Oh, Ultra Prime though, there we go! High Chow! He gets that picture-perfect moment, and it makes the biggest of differences. Doggo running away, waiting for it. He's been wanting it, and he finally finds that angle. Anyways, it is Ultra Prime on the back end of that play, just getting a third dragon for himself.
Just be very careful to keep his HP bar topped up before the engage.
Ultra Prime see that, but they were perfectly fine.
I think Haichao just got his ult back up too, so they were timing that ultimate thinking, hang on, Fog of War from our spectator, at least LGD
takes a long time.
How much value can Yukai get, and can Haichao get himself a good angle?
I think this is a huge angle from LGD. Baron goes down, but it's a little bit chaos after. Oh, Doggo dashes, and he's immediately pounced on by Haichao. There's no way he was surviving that.
Haichao!
Meanwhile, Haichao's just getting taken out there in the end by the combo of Ultra Prime. Bertle has found Hacker in the end, and it's looking like LGD walk away with this one and a continued lead, TPing into the mid lane.
I think with the death timers, this is at least going to be an inhibitor. I don't know if it's game just yet, but oh my gosh, we asked Haichao to get the angle, and he found it. Calculated, slammed that one into Ultra Prime, and poor Doggo just could not fight. It's his first death of the game, but it might be the only one that matters.
There's just nothing he can do against this composition. That's sometimes where the Lucian can fall off. They just have built so well around it, and LGD knocking on the doors here, which way the only one to answer.
20 AP. Now that's getting amped through the death caps, that bonus AP as well. This Akali, you have quite a lot of cooldown reduction for this build of Akali, so your ultimate at rank 3 is not...
I need to be a little careful.
Okay, wait, hang on. Akali's in mid lane. They see Akali's in mid lane. Are they going to go for an engage?
Take down Jway. He killed Jway. Jway's just gone. Package is there for Yukai. He'll use it back towards his team, but LGD are hunting. LGD are hungry, and LGD want to tie up this series. They're hunting down Ultra Prime, but they can't get the Shuriken flip. Doggo puts in some damage on the Haichao. Now LGD forced to back away. Yukai is doing some work, as you might as well call him the ballistics general, because he's hitting the rockets. As the Cullen goes down, he's already gotten the front line, and Decade's out.
Oh, the Aphelios is online as well. I really think Ultra Prime could have looked for a 4v4 without Haichao in the equation, but they kind of spin their wheels yet again.
Doggo doesn't have boots. He doesn't have boots. He has no way out of this one. Bertle's just going to run him down.
And I think that even if he got back to the base, it would have been a hard ask to defend this one. Yukai has GA. Is that going to be enough? I don't know.
Would we have asked for anything different in this one? Chaos was the king when we came into it. We know both these teams have a little bit of trouble in the end, and it does mean we get to go all 3 games for the first time of the day.
Where the Olaf Madara is pretty nice to play, but maybe you don't want to play them into the composition with stuff like the Malcander that can keep you at range. I'm standing on Philotros and looking to have more impact in a late game team fights. Now it's another game of Corky. The Corkies today have been wildly varied. Rookie's game earlier, absolutely fantastic. The couple of games we've had from Haichao and Yukai, they've done damage, but they haven't won the games because they haven't been able to get the damage at the right place at the right time. Interested now to see how they...
So, just like both these games have kind of gone. Yeah, but now we're getting to a game 3 that promises to deliver to Prime and LGD to come to a head, and somebody has to win.
You get an auto attack after it lands, which is why if you have a lot of crit chance, sometimes it feels like it does a million damage because of crits, but it doesn't always do the same.
It's taking forever to go down now. Yukai actually didn't take the extra angle here, but he's actually going to look Moonlight Vigil connecting only a couple. The Dragon goes over to Meteor. The package going to be utilized as the tidal wave came across Ultra.
Towards this Aatrox build, which seems to be picking up a bit more popularity. We have a Salspell on the bot side, but Hacker's close behind.
The horse goes wild there. Magnet Storm in, and guess who's dead? It's Dway already. Nice combo back. The Ultra Prime responding in kind. Double kill for Yukai.
That was an unwise dive.
Plus, then we get crazy action.
You really
That's
just
where I
went
get
check
to
in
yell
at
all
30
the time.
minutes.
Well, I mean, honestly, it's been a lot of fun to do that. But now we get to check in about 16 minutes, and it's the Rift Herald. Maybe being driven away here because Ultra Prime go ahead and steal it from LGD. Now, Decade did have to give his life for it, but they'll be able to drive that into a turret in the outer section. Have an angle to go for the Dragon, so it means they are now on a 5-minute timer for Ultra Prime because that sole point completed for LG. I think he's just a little too early. I think the last damage came through from the Nature's Grasp.
Smikey's not been particularly impressive this game. We've had one Dragon stolen, one... Ooh, that means you're not reaching Doggo.
The combo button is, though, Zwei is just caught and dead. Decade's down on a flank here. Trying to push back Meteor a little bit. Does get the all out and should be all dead for Meteor. He gets the healing, though, and the flash out, and it ends up being Chow getting a kill on Hacker.
How the heck does that work? Well, Meteor blows the board again. Actually, yeah, bad for LGD, but somehow the Nami wave comes in clutch, and throughout all of this, Ultra Prime just couldn't get them here. Let's see how this happens. Right. Okay, this is Lucian Nami running at them. Numbers advantage. They'd already kind of called over the jungler earlier before for the last dive, but he's not in position this time as Hacker to save them. It is the big thing to watch, of course. But can we get ourselves an even flank? Chow's on the flank, but I think that Ultra Prime are very aware of what's happening here. Oh, and
Chow is completely cut. No, he catches them back. His life will be traded, but Zwei is down low, and so Doggo gonna heal up. That tidal wave buying a little bit of time, but LGD not going to have enough space. The Nature's Grasp coming out now as well. The Decade outside, all out. Going to get Meteor out of there. The Dragon went to Doggo instead, and now
it's the gold lead.
Decade going through it, and it's the gold.
Because of that, they're not going to be able to get themselves the soul. They're going to lose themselves a handful of gold, and now Decade taking a turret in the spot side of the map too. Ultra Prime teleport towards available. No, not really. They can maybe get someone down to a spot wave, but Yokai, what's he going to be able to do?
Double hook. Now the Nature's Grasp coming out. The Dragon is the play here. LGD not really able to get in.
Yokai, luckily, is on the other side, won't have package now either.
Nature's Grasp not available for Mr. Hacker, but Chow, he found an angle. The flash comes out, but it's too little too late. Decade tanking again, but he goes all out into an all death. As LGD gets a little bit of a reset. About half health here now, just about. LGD still going to be forcing the hand as Chow can look for an angle on the side. Double Namis, one of them's got to be the
Oh, that's teleport. That's
on the back.
But that's
Chow. The angle, Ultra Prime, they don't know. They don't see it. They now do. They realize what could be done. Chow, he's feeling a little bit desperate. He's going around the other side. He can't get it, but Hacker falls in the end. As Ultra Prime, they'll lose the one big member that matters in the moment.
Chow could not be there for the extra damage source, and they are in fact walking over towards the Baron again.
It takes forever. They have to be a little bit careful. Ultra Prime fully willing to fight this, though Bertle looking around the head, gets a two-man knock up there. Does need to be a little bit careful, though. A lot of damage was about to be turned his way. Wait, look at Chow. He doesn't have ulti, but he's looking for a flank. As we do see Decade go in, Kepler's already gone. That's a big damage profile off the table here. As now Ultra Prime moving on to Chow. Can't hit either of the skill shots there. And LGD looking for some reprieve under their turret. Need to be a little bit more careful as Jin Zhao having a flash. That's a big amount of damage coming back though. And look at Bertle! Welcome to the LPL, my king! As he's setting up to slam down Ultra Prime! There's a couple more wham bam thank you ma'ams as Decade will fall. No! He gets out!
Ultra Prime hit the ground. And once again, it has felt like most of these games have come down to these micro outplayed in the skirmishes and team.
Chow looking around the edge. He has Pop Blossom. The Baron trying to be burned down, trying to wait for Yokai. The Nature's Grasp comes through. The package still available. This is dicey. They're taking a ton of work here from LGD. Tidal wave coming around. Look at Chow. He's unseen. He's coming around now. He will finally be seen as now 5,000 health package comes out from Yokai. This is a little bit stressful. Meteor's in the pit a little early. The Baron's going down. Meteor, he's not able to get it. Now LGD pounce back on Ultra Prime, but Yokai hits a rocket. Now Ultra Prime on the other side trying to take down Bertle, but Decade is tanking up the rest of LGD too. He's going to go down, and now Bertle is set up for success. He's getting some resets, and LGD are taking Ultra Prime to task. It's deja vu all over again.
Finally, we get ourselves a game-breaking advantage. LGD crushed the team fight after Ultra Prime secure the Baron, but they lose so many people, they're not going to be able to use that much of it. This won't be the end of the game, but with Ocean Soul in their pockets as well, LGD, they're going to go walk forward, probably take themselves an inhibitor, and back out with a map advantage.
What a performance from Bertle and Chow right now in this game. They are set.
The series. He's up 4 items, sure. potentially great damage on the table, especially if it hits high or Kepler, but he's just not
Just
had access to
hasn't
those
mattered.
targets. Hasn't
We've
mattered
literally
at all.
seen every game he not feeling super confident to move forward.
Okay, it's
Now
teleport.
they will, because they have
Yeah, this is
Fertile
Fertile.
on the flank.
Here comes High Chow as well, so double teleport. Birdell's been spotted. I don't think
Meteor
High Chow
wants
has.
it. Oh, Meteor's trying to force it. Zway's going in. Haichao finds the back end, and that doesn't matter. You can have a flank of a flank or even a flangle if you want, Chimera. LGD will take every single one of those, and they take Ultra Prime's existence here in game number 3.
They spot Birdell, but they don't spot High Chow, and I don't care if there's a Shilbo on Doggo. I don't care if he has 1,000,000 lifesteal. He doesn't get to auto-attack. He gets blasted. Next wave shuttling in towards the Nexus as a super minion. This should be the end of the game. Package might be able to clear the wave. We'll see how much Yokai can do.
Yokai's got to do something here. He gets chunked just trying to use the package there. The last turret standing still. Hacker goes in to give his life. He's going down. The tree is burning. Everything is burning. And Ultra Prime are falling. LGD claim their first